Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the beautiful city of Manila for the fourth and final leg of the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour 2005. We're coming to you from the Robinson's Galleria. Let's take a look at the highlights of day number 1. Well, just to keep you up to speed, let's take a look at the highlights from day number 2. we have a great final for you. It's the son of pool, Yang Ching-shun, going up against Renato Ronnie Alcano from the Philippines. There you have it. Maybe Renato Alcano, an unknown entity to some, but this guy has got the goods to give Yang Ching-shun a match. Let's now meet the players for our final. First up, let's call in the man they call the son of pool. Please welcome Yang Ching-shun. And his opponent is one of the rising stars of Asian pool. Please welcome Renato Ronnie Alcano. And there is our referee for our final, referee Jimmy Chonko. And who would have thought Renato Ronnie Alcano will be here in the finals when we began this leg here in Manila. But this guy has played solidly all throughout, and he just might win the leg.
He thoroughly deserves his final place. It's been a long tournament and a long season, and it's all come down to this. You have an established superstar in Yang Ching-shun against somebody who has a great reputation, but who perhaps still waiting for his breakthrough in Ronnie Alcano. This is going to be a rematch of the semi-final from Kaohsiung when Yang won 9-6.
We now move on to our match proper.
Correction,
and
that was the...
Alcano would want to get off to a good start here.
Yes, that match when they met was a quarterfinal when Yang won 9-6 in Kaohsiung. And it's now up to Ronnie Alcano to kick things off in this final.
There's a solid break.
Is he gonna have a shot on the one? That one's gotta hurry. I don't think it's got there. But a good, powerful break by Ronnie Alcano. The Filipino players have been breaking spectacularly all week long. But this is a poor piece of luck here, because the brown 7 is very much in the way. Not sure if he's called for a push. I think he's going to try to kick at this. It's a kick safety, and I think he's going to take that. Pretty good result. And it's like that, Anthony. You're aiming for a certain side of the ball, and that's exactly what he got. Yang right off the blocks. Faces a tough shot now. Here's the endless debate on which would you rather be. The Alcano, who's had a nice break, who's had time to relax, or Yang, who's been out there for now a good 2.5 hours. Now he's going for his jump cue.
10 seconds.
He's got to get a lot of elevation off this shot.
Not successful in that instance, but of course, it takes tremendous talent even just to make contact.
Fortunately for Yang, he has not left. Easy shot on the one. Alcano wants to tuck the white behind the 5, and that is a diabolical safety there. Nice bit of touch. Nice use of the 3 ball to hold the 1 in that position.
Bobby could not have hit that any better. And there you can see the dilemma, which has to be solved right now by Yang Ching-shun. Remember, we're only in our first rack. And so much drama already.
And Yang trying to kick out. Has he fluked the 1 in? No, it doesn't appear so. That one very close to going down. Instead, he's left it for Ronnie Elcano. Can he sneak this in and get position for the blue 2? Nudges it in rail first. And Elcano. Let's see if he can solve this first rack. He looks very relaxed, very comfortable. Wow. You know, there's a sound you make when you hit the ball very pure, and I think I heard that sound there. Elcano has just a wonderful stroke.
And Ronnie Elcano starting off the way he hoped, the way he expected, with so much confidence. Great touch, great follow through, and he has won rack number 1. You're watching the San Miguel Asia 9-Ball Tour here on Star Sports. Action is just picking up. Yang Ching-shun finds himself down 3-0 against Ronnie Elcano.
Okay, okay.
Now just making sure the rack is to his liking. He needs to come up with a good break here.
Doesn't want things to get out of hand. Doesn't want to go down 4-0. That is a good reply there. Uh-oh.
One ball in.
He wants that 6 to get out of the way. 8 is down. 1 has also been brought to the bottom of a pocket. Next ball on is blue 2. But he doesn't have a pocket because of the Orange 6. Let's see if he goes for the combination. I think that could be his only option. That's well played. And Yang now desperately needed this rack to stay on course. Yang has had a spectacular season already. Semi-final in the Singapore leg, final losing finalist in the Jakarta leg, and of course champion in Kaohsiung. We'd love to get his second win of the year and be crowned overall champion.
And at the same, Bob, looking forward to his stellar play. He should be looking forward to July for the World Pool Championships.
Who would bet against him there, playing in his own hometown? That white perhaps just a little bit closer to the side pocket than he would have wanted. This to get his first rack of this final.
And finally on the board is Yang Ching-shun, and he needed that one just to stay close to Ronnie Alcano, who is in the zone. There you have a shot of the Aramith pool balls. For several decades, Belgian Aramith balls have a legendary reputation for outstanding endurance and uncompromised quality. Used by almost 80% of the players worldwide, they are recognized as the reference of the industry. The Super Aramith Pro TV set has been enhanced with a 6 red-dotted high-precision Pro Cup cue ball, and this already famous cue ball allows the spectators and the players to visualize the rotation and therefore to better understand the game.
And of course we're using Simonis 860 cloth, also from Belgium. This is considered to be the finest cloth in the world and is used in tournament play all over the world, including the World Pool Championship.
Ronnie Alcano, can he continue his hot streak?
He's got control there. Is he gonna have a shot at the 1 at the last minute? It crawls in behind the 5. And this pretty lame piece of luck here. Now if Ronnie is adventurous, he'll go for the cross corner bank into the upper left corner. Either that or he'll play safe. No, he's just gonna play safe. Gonna use the 7 and the 3 as his wall and get distance as well. That's an outstanding safety shot from Ronnie. Yeah, and going for the big masse there. Now, is he gonna leave a shot? Looks like he has left a shot here for Ronnie. I think he's gonna take this one. Oh, what a glorious pot there. That has confidence written all over it.
And right now, Ronnie Alcano with loads of confidence. And why not? He's been playing so well. And as you mentioned earlier, it seems like he's settled down and he's in that zone. And for any athlete, the moment you get into that zone, you're practically unstoppable.
That's a fine stroke there by Ronnie Alcano. He's run a bit too much here, but since he's got such a great draw strat, I think he's just gonna scoot this white back just a bit.
And Ronnie Alcano continues to brandish the hot stick. He leads Yang 4-1 in this race to 11 final of the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour 2005. Welcome back to the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour. There's a shot of the Holiday Inn Galleria. That is the official hotel of the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour here in Manila, where all the officials, all the players are staying for the duration of this tournament. Excellent location right beside the Robinson's Galleria Mall, which is the official venue for this tournament. And we're coming to you live here on Star Sports. We'd like to thank our official mobile service, Sun Cellular, 24/7 call and text unlimited for local sun-to-sun calls and texts. It's Ronnie Alcano from the Philippines going up against Yang ching-shun from Chinese Taipei, and he leads Yang 4 racks to 1.
Yang knows that things are far from over here. He can still keep in touch with the rampaging Alcano if he continues to break well and play his game. He's got a shot on the 1. The 5 has been deposited. There's the key shot there. The 3 is stuck together with the black 8, and he's gonna have to think about breaking that up or managing it somehow, or maybe slipping that white ball there to the left of this cluster. As early as now, he's got that in mind. Here's the big shot. Okay, now he's lined up a very makeable bank here. This is excellent cue ball control if this was his plan. Maybe he was trying to tickle them apart. At any rate, the bank is on. If he's gonna go for that bank, he's gotta hit it hard. Straighten up the angle. Or could he be going for safe? He's just gonna try and play safe. Figured that that was a much higher percentage shot, and now he's left a jump shot here for Ronnie if Ronnie wants to take it on.
You know, Bob, I like what I'm seeing from Yang. He's not yet panicking. He's only down 4-1, and he's continuing to be patient.
He doesn't know the concept of panic. I mean, he was down big against Bustamante in Jakarta, or in Singapore, came back. He was down big against Livan Corteza in Indonesia and came back. So a 4-1 deficit won't worry him. Now look at the very strange grip that Ronnie's using for this jump shot. Maybe he was better off doing a conventional grip because wasn't able to get the elevation, and he's handed the table back to Yang. Yang is 4 balls away from pulling to within 2.
And patience there paying off for Yang Ching-shun.
Yang wheeling back that white ball. And oh, he's in trouble here because he's very straight on this 8. He needs the angle. Yang, and he's saying, I got you, babe. I got you, 9 ball. You're not gonna get away from me. And this to pull to within 2.
Once again, displaying the talent we know he's got, brandishing the form needed in order to win the title. And he finds himself down by just 2 racks against Ronnie Alcano. Alcano now to break here in rack number 7, looking to continue his winning ways.
Ronnie's played pretty much a spotless game so far. And this break is dry, and even worse, it's a scratch. And this could be a breakthrough here for Yang. Ronnie's so unlucky here. This layout seems to be pretty manageable with the possible exception of the 8-9 cluster in the bottom of the screen. Now he's left himself plenty of angle here off the 3, so he can come back for that pink 4. The big shot here is the brown 7, what he does with the brown 7 and how he treats that 8-9 combination. Looks like they are in each other's way, so I don't think either of those balls go into the lower corner pocket. Maybe the 8 goes up there on the top of your screen.
And you can bet, Bob, as early as now, he's looking to solve that problem.
He's gonna want angle here, so I think he might play a mild draw off this 6. These 2 balls are touching, so here is the key shot in this rack number 7. Let's see how Yang tries to manage this. If he goes for the break right here.
And Bob, Yang has got to really come up with a good shot here because he's had so much work to do in this rack. Only to give it back to Ronnie, that's going to be disastrous.
That's right. Here we go. Oh, what a shot by Yang ching-shun. That is top drawer stuff there. He didn't just hit the cluster, but he hit it exactly the way he wanted to. A brilliant, brilliant play there from this Chinese Taipei star. Now I think he'll probably be taking this top corner pocket, right corner pocket.
Well, still some work to do, and now he has totally solved this rack, and he has shown why he is one of the best players in the world. Yang ching-shun comes up with a break of serve when he comes to within 1 of Ronnie Alcano. You're watching the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour 2005 live here on Star Sports. Welcome back to the very scenic Manila, here in the Philippines, for our 4th and final leg of the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour. Anthony Sutay here together with Bob Guerrero, and there you have a shot of the Robinson's Galleria. Our official venue, the Holiday Inn, our official hotel. And we have a fantastic final. It's Ronnie Alcano from the Philippines going up against Yang ching-shun from Chinese Taipei. Yang to break, down by a rack. This is a race to 11 final. You can see Yang there in deep thought.
It's a seesaw back and forth battle royale. And Yang has to keep pace here. And this is why I really love alternate break, Anthony, because invariably you end up with matches like this that are just so exciting. And that is a piece of horrible luck, and it's about to get worse. Look at where the 9 and the 1 have ended up.
And what a time for that to happen to Yang Ching-shun. Do you suggest that Ronnie Alcano goes for this?
It's up to him. He can go for the run out, he can go for the 1-9, but the 3 and the 6 are tied up, so that makes this option the more attractive one.
He goes for it, and he gets it. And Ronnie Alcano pushes forward once again. 1-9 combo works for him. And because of that bit of bad luck on the part of Yang Ching-shun, Alcano ahead 8-6. Ronnie Alcano now on the verge of really taking control of this final. With a break and run out here, he will be in a really fantastic position.
Huge break coming up. Huge break. If he gets this, he could be well on his way to victory. That is a fine break here. There, he wants that 2 to get out of the way, and it won't. Ronnie Alcano's break has been spectacular. The white ball is just obeying his every command. But it looks okay here until the blue 2 comes over. Now let's see if Alcano, if he takes on this 1-2 combination, very low percentage. Is he gonna go for a bank? Also difficult shot. What's his safety options? What are his safety options? He goes for the bank and he gets it!
That, Bob, is a magnificent shot. And that could just be the shot of the match. That just could be the shot that wins him this title.
You don't win tournaments by playing timidly, by always playing conservatively. Sometimes you just gotta grab the match by the horns, and that's exactly what Alcano did there. He is showing that he has no fear in his vocabulary.
And still so calm, so collected. Yang Ching-shun now pondering the situation, knowing he'll need a few breaks to come his way. But he will need a little bit more than luck with the way Ronnie Alcano is playing right now. He seems to be a man on a mission. And that mission is to bring another title to the Philippines. And that title could very well be the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour Manila leg. The 9 thought about it, but down it goes. And Ronnie Alcano leads 9-6 over Yang Ching-shun. Welcome back to the Robinsons Galleria Trade Hall for this exciting final between Yang Ching-shun from Chinese Taipei and Ronnie Alcano from the Philippines. Alcano leads 9-6. Yang to break here in rack number 16.
But don't write off Yang just yet. If there's one player who knows how to turn an impossible situation into victory, it's Yang. And wow! That white ball was almost scraping the ceiling there. And I just think that was just pure adrenaline, and Yang just completely lost control. Because that white ball did not hit anything. It went straight down after looping around the table.
Now this is the part of the match that Ronnie Alcano will have to check his emotions. You cannot take anything for granted. Remember, Yang Ching-shun is capable of coming back. What a great position for Ronnie Alcano to be in.
You know, just 2 days ago in a second round match, he was taken to the hill and he very nearly lost. He looked so shaky. But now he has that look of a champion.
What a difference a day makes.
24 precious hours. Is that the lyrics? Precious? No, it's something else, I think. But anyway.
Something along those lines.
Yes.
And Ronnie Alcano looking so solid in his performance. Knocking down that 9. And Ronnie Alcano from the Philippines is on the hill, on the verge of bagging a major title. It is 10-6 in this race to 11 final. The emotions of Ronnie Alcano must be racing, and this man may be just resigned to his fate. But right now, everything rests in the hands of Ronnie Alcano. And you can see everybody here, this pro-Filipino crowd, cheering him on, waiting for him to get this rack so they can explode with that applause.
This is it. The break is gonna... Could this be the difference between being a champion or waiting a while longer? Is he gonna have a shot on the 1? Yes, he will. This is a sweet looking layout, and this crowd knows it. The end could be near. The planets have aligned. Ronnie Alcano just a few balls away. Oh, and for a moment there, it seemed like that white was gonna hide behind the 6, but instead, it stays clear. And Ronnie must be feeling the pressure now. He's on the verge of his first major televised tournament victory and the $10,000 US purse that comes with it. Yang Ching-shun has had a spectacular season, but it appears he's going to be losing his second final of the year, barring some really unexpected circumstances. And this crowd, they're just waiting to erupt here. Ronnie Alcano knows it too. More importantly, with this victory, it's almost assured that he'll be going to Kaohsiung for the World Championship. And this, the final 9 ball, the pictures will tell the story of a glorious run to the title. Ronnie Alcano is the new star of Philippine 9-ball. He has defeated the favored Yang Ching-shun 11-6, and he is the champion here. And a new star is born. Ronnie Alcano is the champion of the San Miguel Asia 9-Ball Tour. And let's hand it over to Anthony for the final ceremonies.
Thank you very much, Bob. Right now, for our presentation, let's welcome from Puyat Sports, their president, to present our champion with his trophy. Let's welcome Mr. Aristeo Puch Puyat. And of course, Mr. Jiran Guerrero, brand manager, International Marketing Group of San Miguel Beer Division, to present the prize money of $1,000 to your champion, Ronnie Alcano. Congratulations, Ronnie. Ronnie, dito ka muna, sama mo muna ako sandali. We'd like to invite you for a very short interview. Matagal mo nang inaasam itong makakuha ng isang titulo in front pa ng mga hometown fans mo. So, syempre, tuwan-tuwa ka.
Okay. Tuwan-tuwa ako ngayon talaga. Super.
Ano ba talaga nangyari?
Medyo, ayun, nakauna lang ako kaya medyo lumakas ang loob ko. Ganun.
Well, obviously, he's saying he was so excited to finally win a very, very big title. And of course, in front of his hometown fans, makes it so much more special. I asked him exactly what happened here in the finals, and he said he was just able to get the upper hand early, and he was able to sustain that all the way. May mga gusto ka bang pasalamatan?
Una-una nagpapasalamat ako kay Sir Boots Puyat tsaka sa bumubuo ng, ano ba naman?
Yung San Miguel Asian.
San Miguel Asian Tour. Tsaka kay Boss Perry.
So he just wants to thank all his supporters who have been so supportive all these years. They believed in him, and finally, he was able to reward all that belief they had in him. He'd like to thank, of course, Mr. Puch Puyat, San Miguel Beer, and everybody else here in this tournament. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for your champion, Ronnie Alcano. Bob, let's take it over to you.
And Ronnie Alcano has won his first major title. And we thank you for joining us here on the San Miguel Asian 9-Ball Tour. Hope to see you in the near future. From us in the Philippines, good night.